Hi, thank you for joining us again on Got a Form for that. Today, I would like to bring to you some Advent forms because we're close to Advent now. And you could actually start working with the first forms, as late or as early as the last week of November. So I would like to talk a little bit about that. The first week of Advent is a celebration of the mineral kingdom. And the second week is a celebration of the plant kingdom. The third week is a celebration of the animal kingdom. And finally, it is the celebration of the human kingdom. So there's they're kind of a sequence that you will notice as we draw the forms. I'm going to give you 2 forms this time, and then I'll give you the next 2 forms the following time. And the verse that I like to meditate on while working with this mineral kingdom form is in Calendar of the Soul by Rudolf Steiner. These are verses by Rudolf Steiner. And this is the week of December 1st through 7th, and first week of Advent this year starts on December 1st. And so this is the verse. Can I know life's reality so that it's found again within my soul's creative urge? I feel that I am granted power to make myself as humble part at home within the cosmic self. So one more time. Can I know life's reality so that it's found again within my soul's creative urge? I feel that I am granted power to make myself as humble part at home within the cosmic self. All right, so the materials that you will need are a piece of printer paper, A4 size or 11 by 8.5, and it can just be, a white piece of paper, and a graphite pencil with an eraser, and eventually you'll want to go over it with a blue pencil, so have a blue colored pencil with you. Okay, so our seal for all 4 of these forms is an oval. An easy way or an easier way to make an oval than just trying to draw one without a plan is to draw a straight line down your printer paper, and then do kind of not semicircles, but partial circles around that, and then just work with that until you have an oval that is acceptable to you. And this is why you have your eraser and why you use a graphite pencil, so you can work with the form, the oval, or any part of the form before putting the color on. All right, so that's pretty acceptable. I'm going to bring that up a little bit so you can see it a bit better. All right, now we have several lines to draw in the center. They're not difficult though. So the first one, in fact, is going to be a figure 8, just a simple figure 8 standing. So we find the center of that line that we have down the middle of our oval. And we just make a figure 8, and this figure 8 does touch the oval. This is often not usual in the forms that I bring, but this is this figure 8 does touch the circumference of the oval. We bring that up there and all the way down to the bottom. And then we work with that shape with our pencil and with our eraser until it is acceptably a figure 8. Then the next form is, it reminds me kind of a the hull of a seed. So just watch while I draw, and then we have a circle after that. So we're going to put a dot here, a dot here, and want them to be equidistant from the center. So just check to see if your dots are equidistant. And now it's kind of a leaf shape, but not really. It is, it does go, you know, from one point to the next, but it sort of bends in or curves in towards those points and then out at the center like this. This is why it makes me think of the hull of a seed. Okay. So our third shape is a simple circle right around the middle of that. And I'm noticing that this side of my seed is a little bit out too far. So I'm going to bring that in so it matches the other side a bit better. There. And now the circle should come through that point and then through this point down here. Yeah, the center was right was right there. Okay, and so you may use a compass and then set your compass so that it will go through these seed points here. The circle will go through them like that. And then for tracing this one, we start with the oval and we go then to the figure 8, then to the seed shape, and then to the circle, just the way we drew them. Okay, so the figure 8 is the second one. The seed starts at the top and goes this direction, counterclockwise, like that. And the circle goes clockwise this way. And then we can put the color on, which will be the blue that we've been using. And remember that we are using blue for these forms to begin with. After we work with the forms for a while, sometimes a few weeks, then we can put color on the lines. So I'm going to just go over these and show you what the tracing is like, and then we'll go on to the next form. So we go this line first. Then the figure 8 this way. Then the seed shape. And then the circle. And then when we're working with it, we will trace it 3 times like this, following the order given. Then a 3rd time. And that would be 1 tracing session. Now, to work with the form, you do not have to have the calendar of the soul or the verse, whatever that goes with this week. You can just work with the form and think of the appreciation and dependence we have for the mineral kingdom. Basically, we would not really be here in a physical body if we had no mineral kingdom. Our bones are made of those minerals, and we therefore should celebrate them. All right. So then after working with this in this way, with the blue for a few weeks, then you could put color on them, could put color on the lines. And in terms of working with these for Advent, since that week 1 is for working with the mineral kingdom, you could just work with this, for the 1 week and then go on to work with the next one that I'm going to give you, which is the plant kingdom form, for the following week. But you can also continue to work with the mineral kingdom and then also work with the plant kingdom. And then when the animal kingdom comes, continue to work with the mineral kingdom and the plant kingdom and so forth. Because really those kingdoms, the mineral kingdom is the foundation for the plant kingdom, which is a foundation for the animal kingdom. The mineral kingdom and the plant kingdom are the foundation for the animal kingdom and so forth. So it's fine to work with these earlier ones later in Advent. Also, if you want to just work with them in blue this year, and then the following Advent, the next year, then you might put the color on them at that point. That's another way of working. Okay, so the next one is for the plant kingdom. So I would like to read to you the verse for that week, out of Calendar of the Soul. So this is for the 2nd week of Advent, the plant kingdom. Within my being's depths there speaks, intent on revelation, the cosmic word mysteriously. Imbue your labor's aims with my bright spirit light, to sacrifice yourself through me. And I'll say it one more time. Within my being's depths there speaks, intent on revelation, the cosmic word mysteriously. Imbue your labor's aims with my bright spirit light, to sacrifice yourself through me. Okay, so here is the second form for today, the form for celebrating the whole plant kingdom. This is also an oval, and actually the form is quite similar to this, but the biggest change you'll see is in the figure 8. All right, so let's create our oval. And again, we'll want to leave that center line because we'll use it in drawing our other lines. But then you can get rid of that center line. We didn't do that earlier, but we can. There. Okay, and now we have our oval with our vertical line, and we're going to find the center. And we have another figure 8 to do, and it is not the same as this figure 8, but it does touch the circumference of the oval, but with a point this time. So in a way, it's like two candle points, one pointing up and one pointing down. So we have this shape. You could start like making this kind of an S. And I'm going to start at the top again for drawing it. I won't do that when I trace it, but for drawing it, it makes it a little easier for me anyway. And we touch the bottom and we touch the top with that point. And then we can play with the shape a little bit until we get it the way we want it. The top and the bottom should be about the same size. So check the width. Hold your paper away from you a little bit, or stand up or something, and get a different perspective on it. Okay, and now we do this seed shape again, just the same way, and another circle, just the same way. So put a little dot here and a little dot there, and make sure that these are equidistant from the center. And then we do this lovely seed shape again. Yeah, that out a little far. So now we have our seed shape. And again, we need a circle. So if you have a compass, you can put the compass point right here, and then the pencil right about there, and you will have your circle in just the right place. So we want it to cross there and down here. Okay. And again, we go over the form in blue, and the directions for the lines are mostly the same, but not exactly. So we have the oval the same way as the other oval, going clockwise, starting at the top. And the figure 8 also starts at the top and goes to the left first and then to the right, just the way we drew it, actually. Then we have the seed shape, though, this time starting at the bottom. Starting at the bottom here, and then the circle is the same as the other one, starting at the top and going clockwise. And then we go over it in our blue colored pencil. And for tracing, we go line by line, just in the order indicated. And while we practice, we can just think of the plant kingdom and how much we owe to the plant kingdom. It provides all kinds of good things for us to eat. It provides us with oxygen and with shade in the summer, which where I live is really important. So here we are with the mineral kingdom and the plant kingdom forms. So I hope that you enjoy working with these during Advent, and I will be coming along soon with the next two forms, the animal kingdom and the human kingdom forms. So thanks again for joining. Got a form for that.